Year 2023 started with mixed feelings for supply chains. First of all, we thought that we are basically past the COVID-19 situation and the supply chains started to stabilize. But the main issue was the war in Ukraine, right? That started in 2022, but it basically continued in 2023. So these are the important events that shaped the supply chains in 2023 with respect to transportation of materials and also availability of goods and raw materials. Another important event that basically started to affect supply chains in 2023 is the war in Gaza. Basically, that reflected as the choking of Suez Canal and also other basically connected transportation routes. 2023 also marked an important development for European Union. European Union started to enact the carbon border adjustment mechanism in October 1st, 2023. The first sectors that will be affected include cement, iron and steel, aluminum, fertilizers, electricity and hydrogen. And these basically sectors, when they export any of the materials to European Union, they have to report their carbon emissions per unit ton or per unit item. Therefore, global scale for supply chain was basically very challenging for many supply chains. But at the same time, there was a very basically tight competition among the companies in different sectors. And also consumer expectations increased dramatically because consumer expected on-time delivery after COVID. The demand started to increase and also basically consumers did not want to spend a lot. However, inflation was a big factor because supply chains had to increase cost because of incurring costs that are basically due to many reasons. In addition to these global challenges, supply chains also suffered from important challenges. The first one is regarding the increased competition because many of the brands wanted to increase their market share or recover their losses during the COVID-19 era. This also led to higher consumer expectations. Consumers delayed their purchases during COVID-19 specific sectors. Therefore, their expectations was to fulfill this demand at reasonable costs. Therefore, forecasting the demand in different markets for many supply chains became very difficult. So old practices and also lack of consistent and reliable data during COVID-19 was a big factor. So AI basically started to help in this regard, but this transition period of 2023 was not basically very productive for many supply chains. So one of the effects of war in Gaza towards the end of the year was the basically closure of or delays in Suez Canal and other regions that are connected to the Suez Canal, so mainly the Red Sea. Therefore, there was transportation delays that reflected as increase in supply chain costs. So another factor was lack of transparency and traceability of all of the materials along the basically supply chain routes that put a lot of pressure on production systems and also retail systems. Costing and budgeting became very difficult due to inflationary pressures. All around the globe, inflation started to increase, especially in European Union and in North America. We hope that the AI is going to basically help us in making better decisions, but we have just started to figure out the role of AI in effective supply chain management. So all in all, 2023 was a mixed year. We started the year with high hopes, but towards the end of the year, we started to realize that it is not basically easy to basically streamline supply chain operations. We look forward to 2024.